Happy Friday and welcome back to the Nintendo Wiretap. On today's episode, we're taking a look at something I was not expecting to see this week, and just goes to show you that there are Nintendo things out there that the general public just hasn't seen yet. In this instance, our very first look at Princess Peach. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, now there is no couple in video game history that is more iconic than Super Mario and Princess Peach. I mean, there's just not. Since 1985, this duo has been together through thick and thin, through kidnapping after kidnapping, and since the very beginning, she's always looked very similar to what she looks like right now. The very first piece of official Mario merchandise comes from the manual of Super Mario Bros. In Japan, and you can see this cartoony-looking Princess Peach with her blonde brown hair and her iconic crown. But what if I were to tell you this was not always the Princess Peach that we were supposed to get? That's right, there is another design for Princess Peach that apparently predates the official artwork that was seen back in 1985. And believe it or not, of all places, this artwork is coming from a pair of girls' shoes posted online by Twitter user Gakujira. Now, these shoes show a very iconic scene. We see Super Mario, front and center, surrounded by toads. We had King Koopa in the background, and front and center next to Mario is Princess Peach, but a very, very different looking Princess Peach indeed. Well, yes, she still has similar blonde hair and crown. Her eyes are very different than what we've seen in the past. A very different view of what Princess Peach could have looked like. Now, according to the tweet, the story behind these shoes are that they were created as kind of a tie-in piece of merchandise to go along with Super Mario Bros. Before Princess Peach's final design was created. So, in fact, this was one of the versions of Princess Peach they were considering going with. But as we know, this was scrapped for a more cartoony-looking version of Princess Peach that we know and love today, one with much larger cartoon eyes to match Super Mario. So, what does this mean? I mean, it really doesn't mean a whole lot of anything. I mean, for me, this was my childhood right here. I was born in 1985, I had my first NES by 1989. I loved playing these games as kids, and it blows my mind that here we are, 35 plus years after the release of Super Mario Bros., that things like this still exist. These amazing pieces of artwork that we otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to see, essentially seeing the light of day randomly out of the blue. And for me, that's really exciting. Mario is such a huge part of who I am, a big reason why I'm the person I am today. So seeing stuff like this just makes me incredibly happy. But I'm curious, what's your thought of this Princess Peach design? Is it better? Is it worse? I mean, it's different. I like it either way, but let me know your thoughts on this design in the comments down below. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's episode of the Nintendo Wiretap. I'll be back on Monday with yet another episode, but as always, until then, stay wired in. Bye, guys.